Well, good afternoon. It is, well, it's not afternoon anymore, is it? It's evening. Good evening. It's Thursday night. Uh, so, have a little different game tonight. There it goes. So, this semester, and I've mentioned this before, I'm teaching a class on gaming and education. And it's a two-pronged thing. One, how to use interactive simulations, whether that's video games, board games, role-playing games like reacting to the past in the classroom, because there's value there for examining the past through that kind of a medium. But then the other side of it is examining games as historical artifact and looking at things um, in the moment they're created and the moments they're portraying, and trying to make sense of what it says when marginalized voices are included or excluded. How we portray something matters, right? And it got me thinking about this game, which I very nearly assigned to my students. And I went in a different direction instead, only because I was trying to keep costs down. College students, I don't want them spending a ton of money. Um, and with the situation now that's unraveling in Ukraine, I was immediately drawn back to this. Because one of the key concepts that a lot of the people who work in this field talk about is the importance of building historical empathy. That's one of the advantages of game-based learning, is the opportunity to experience alternate viewpoints in a way that's a little bit more immediate and real than just, say, reading about it. And it was making me think about this moment, which this was created to sort of simulate the experiences of the people who endured the siege of Sarajevo. It was a multi-year siege uh, during the Bosnian conflict. And for that reason, I absolutely love it. It's not a game to be enjoyed, but I think it's an important game. And that's why tonight I wanted to return to it and give it a fresh try. All right, so I think the volume is okay, but please let me know if it's too loud, if it's too quiet, because I can't actually get a good sense of how loud the background music is. So we're gonna start from scratch here. Um, I have completed this game a couple times, but I think I'd want to try a new scenario. Let's see here. Bruno, Roman, and Arika. There's the shelter where my people happen to be staying. Surrounded in the capital by the government military, the rebels refuse to surrender. Caught in the middle of the fighting with no running water or phones, struggling with lack of food and medications, are civilians. In a civil war, everyone is affected one way or another. Roman used to fight for the rebels, but he became disillusioned and ran away. Arika came to the capital, fleeing persecutions in her hometown. Bruno has been cut off by the siege from his home and his dearest friends. Homeless, on the run, and with nothing to lose but their lives, they band together to survive. So it is a game, right? It attempts to abstract certain elements. Characters have abilities that they bring to the table and make them better in certain situations versus others. But I don't know that that necessarily detracts from the experience either, right? We all have different strengths and weaknesses, some of which will be more useful than others in times of crisis. And you have to have some way to sort of represent that, and so Alright, don't have any stuff, but the shelter I've moved into, it's one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about that. We lack cigarettes. Alright, so one of my people is a smoker. We've got breaches in the wall. Okay. So let's see here. Bruno is a good cook. Starts digging through some stuff. You, come down here and start looking at stuff. What do we got? Alright, materials, different components, some clean drinking water, and some food. Wood, not food, wood. Grab all that. Start clearing out some of this rubble. You, is that something to search? Oh, no, wait, that's just a chair. No sitting down. There's too much to do. Alright, we got some sugar, more components, and more wood. Good, we're going to need all of that. Erika sneaks quietly. I'm a simple girl from the hood, and I know life. Street raised me more than my father did. The old sop beat me whenever he felt like it and knew how to make it hurt. That's all over now. He bit the dust in the first days of the war. I've been a cat burglar since I turned 14. You know how it is. I'm better at it than anyone you know, and I sneak like a fox. You'd be a fool kicking me out. Alright, so that could come in handy, because during the day we basically hide to make sure that we don't draw attention to ourselves. And then at night, somebody has to go out to find whatever we need. Food, supplies, you name it. What else we got here? Roman. Roman is trained in combat. Never thought I'd end up running and hiding from my buddies, but that's how things turned out. We were like brothers, and now I'm a dead man to them. My crew had ruled the hood since we were teens, until just before the war. Then some of us got drafted, like my best friend Leon. Others, like me, volunteered for the militia. It was going to be the ultimate showdown, and every single one of us wanted a piece of the action. So there are situations where you sometimes have to fight, and it seems like he would be an ideal choice for that. And then Bruno is a good cook. Oh my gosh, they're all smokers. I'm never going to bother trying to use tobacco as a tradable thing, because they're just going to burn through my supply. Used to own a restaurant, even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you can get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. Who knows how long this war is going to last. So he's nice because I've used him in other scenarios. He keeps your resources... How do I say this? You need food and water to make some sort of a palatable soup. He helps you do more with less, right? He is able to scrounge up meals off of resources that no one else would be able to do, and more efficiently, so that's very helpful. Alright, let's go. Need to get some resources here. Oh, we've got a weapon, some various different parts. Okay. I'm going to have to manage my food, my resources. Alright, there we go. I got some food, I got some herbs. Can make medication or roll up cigarettes. Good for trade. More weapons parts, more electric parts, regular parts. That was just a bunch of parts. You go there. Let's start sprucing up the house. We have no beds. We have nothing, so we're going to need stuff. We're going to at least need a bed. Probably won't have enough for everyone. They're going to have to hot bunk it. But this is a start. People need a place to sleep. They need a place to recover if they get sick. And if they get hurt, they're going to need a place to basically lie down. So a bed is usually a standard start for me. Alright, looks like Bruno is almost done clearing the rubble. He would go faster if I had a shovel, but I don't. Alright, more of the same. Still, it's all useful. Alright, he's still going. Good. We have our first bed. Alright, good. You come on up here. There you go, you go up there. He's busy. Guess... start clearing another rubble pile. I gotta get him cleared out. So it's 11:20. It'll go till 8, and then I have to decide who's gonna go where. So rainwater collectors give me the potential to get clean drinking water from the rain, but you'd have to have filters, and those can use up your components pretty quick. Additionally, I can't cook anything without a stove. This one's basically after a bed. This is pretty much the no-brainer choice. The nice thing is Bruno is just as good at making moonshine as he is at making food. So if I can keep the water going, moonshine is a good tradable commodity. I can, if I get a good enough stockpile of moonshine, people will trade with me for things I really need. Oh, that's a locked cabinet. Nothing to be found there. It's locked, and I haven't found any lockpicks yet. Alright, that one's locked too? Jeez. Alright, she's building the oven. What can he do with what we got left? Still would let me trade. Metal workshop gets me tools. And I don't have enough stuff for the rainwater collector. I don't have enough for both. Radio does do a lot, but I don't think I necessarily need it day one. I'd rather have the metal workshop and then go from there. That'll let me make crowbars, shovels, basic knives, and as it gets upgraded, I can do more. Alright. I pretty much searched everywhere except somewhere that requires a lockpick. I can make a lockpick. I'd rather just make a crowbar. Lockpicks are one and done. With a crowbar, I can pry things open. The downside to taking them during your scavenging runs is they're noisy. When you're busy breaking things open, anyone in the vicinity is going to hear you. I don't actually have anything for these other people to do. Because I can't move on to that one until he finishes here, and I can't have two of them work on it at the same time. They don't work together. Let's see. Our shelter is depressing. We only have one chair. We have one bed, but need more. All right. We need books to distract our minds from what's happening. And we need a radio so that we know what's going on outside. Well, we'll get all of that. We will. It's just for right now. All right. Roman went and helped himself to a little chair, taking a seat. All right, we don't talk about Bruno. Let's go. I know. We don't have the resources to get you a shovel. But once you're in whatever is in there, we can keep going. It's locked. I was just looking to see if it said how much inventory space she has. I guess I'll find out tonight in 2 hours when everyone goes out. Since I only have one bed, I'll probably have one person sleep, one person can sit up on watch, and then one person can go scavenge. And permadeath is definitely a thing. Like, this game is unforgiving, and it's meant to be. Alright, I know. I see the clock. We're getting there. Ugh, finally. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring back some things to get some lockpicks or a crowbar, because our own shelter is just full of things we can't get through. Alright, oh wow, they're all equally bad. Only 10 slots, that's terrible. Let's let the cook sleep. My quiet sneaker can go out scavenging, and we'll let my trained soldiers sit up on watch. So I got a couple options here. This block of flats has seen heavy fighting. Most people have fled. The battle is over now. There should be many things left to scavenge since people left in a rush. So that's the safe choice. You can find, you can have your car repaired here. It's a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they're still there, they might be willing to trade with us. We might find lots of useful parts there and some food if I'm willing to steal from them. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. They've always been struggling with the lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. They shouldn't be a threat, and we could find useful things there. Is Roman a good survivor? He came at my door to ask me to take him. Should I? I mean, I don't do a lot of fighting, so... You know, I mean, I think he's useful when you need him, and any of the scenarios where you need to fend off a group of soldiers, if you're going to rescue that one woman from the grocery store, right, depending upon which scenario you get, you know, he's situationally useful. But other than that, like, he doesn't have any particularly impressive backpack space. You know, I'd rather have Marco. You know, I guess you have to decide what your group's mental health is. You know, are they going to be too upset if you turn him away? Is he going to eat too much if he stays? You know, but you know, if he's on guard duty, he should do a good job fending people off. As far as it's from what I think I understand about how his bonuses work. So as part of my starter 3, you know, I'm not upset to have him, but if I had a couple other people, I might pass on him. Alright, I'm going to send out Erika. I'm not going to take anything, I want to make the best use of her space that I have. And we're off. Katya, Bruno, and Pavel. Oh, Pavel's who I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the real trio. Is pull up this deposit for a second. Like Bruno with his ability to make food easier and make moonshine, and then Katya is the merchant, right? She can hustle well and deal. And then he has 12 spots and he runs fast. He's my favorite scavenger. Yeah, it depends on how well stocked you are. If you have a way to trap extra food, you know, he's not a bad addition, but you know, you have to think long term. You know, how long are you going to have to feed an extra mouth, too? Yeah, now, who was I think? Marco. Marco is strong, I think, is his stat, which I don't actually know what that does. Oh, alright, we got food and materials. That's what we're looking for. I don't need toys right now. Alright, more of these. The baby's carriage isn't empty. A few objects lie scattered inside. A rattle, smiling red crab, well worn by baby teeth. A feeding bottle half full of congealed mass that was probably a baby formula. Someone must have left in a terrible rush, or maybe didn't need them anymore. I wanted someone with a lot of storage space, or Roman or Erika, but I would have to restart the game, right, to get a new one. And Roman's still kind of good. Yeah, I mean, you know, I wanted someone with a lot of storage space. I mean, Pavel's still my go-to, but, 10 isn't bad. In some of the scenarios I've seen, I think Bruno has as little as, like, 8. So... Yeah, I won't lie. As a father, I don't love the whole, like, oh, like, where's the baby? Like, I don't need to think about that. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Anyone through here? Alright, more of the same. I mean, I need this stuff, but... and actually, I probably need it more than I need, like, electronics and weapons parts right now. And let me grab a little bit more lumber. What I would love to find is just maybe a teensy bit more food. 12 is still decent, but I know there's one with 17. That should have been good. I'll try Roman and see how it goes. Yeah, Ed, let me know. I'd love to know, if you find a really good use for him, because 17, I've never seen that. I guess I haven't played this enough. That's incredible. What a backpack. Alright. A lot of the same stuff here, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the starter house. There's where all the good stuff is, but I would need a saw blade to cut through that. Ugh, I'll need a saw blade to cut through that. Jeez. At least I found more food. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16, 2 more. Okay. You know what? You go through it. It goes fast. I'm just going to bring home as many components as I can. All that food, some parts. We'll start building what we need for the next time. At least we know this is here. Waiting to be picked over. Just want to check. Am I allowed? No. Sometimes you can, like, jump and grab on ledges, but not that one. Alrighty. So not a bad first night. She got some decent stuff. The one who I haven't found a good use for yet, and maybe is the mathematician, the old guy. I've yet to figure out what exactly he does, if anything. Because it doesn't seem like he builds things more efficiently. And again, not that everyone necessarily has to do something, but what is his mathematician skill? What is that good for? All right, she brought some interesting things. Food. There we go. Erika's hungry and tired. Well, why don't you go to bed? All right, let's see. Bruno, why don't you try and whip us up some food? And you make us a crowbar. I restarted like 4 times after losing Pavel in a fight, and I don't want to lose him. I guess Roman will be good. Yes. But I saw someone saying that Roman and Bruno fight during the night or something. I was confused. I don't know if it's true. Oh, so like they might have a beef because Bruno has lost everything and Roman was part of the military, so like maybe there's an interpersonal conflict there. There could be. I mean, you could always exile someone after the fact if it doesn't go well. Ugh. Alright, I'm glad I grabbed extra components. It takes 10 to make that crowbar. Okay. I need a little more water. I need wood. I need matches here. It's more efficient if I have vegetables. You've been writing them down as you go. I like that. Yeah, I'd love to know. All right. I gotta break into the rest of the shelter then and see what else there is. Because that'll let me... Because because I need vegetables and more water and more components. Like I need more of everything. I have Roman and Bruno. Did something happen yet? No, but it is only day 2, so there's plenty of time for them to have some sort of, big knockdown, falling out. And so far, it doesn't look like there's been any updates on their status. All right, there we go. We're breaking in. I need that rainwater collector. All right, Roman, get to digging. Bruno, go crack open that. Go crack open these places down here in the basement. Poor Erika's trying to sleep. And, the guy's slamming crowbars around. He's throwing rocks and stuff. Ooh! Oh, really good medication and jewelry. That's great for bargaining. Nice. Good job, Bruno. Bruno is a very good... Yes, Bruno is he's kind of emotionally dead. He's you can do some pretty amoral stuff with him, and he's just kind of like, whatever, survival. And the good cook, right? You can't overstress how much that ability to save resources matters. More food, bullets, geez, and some herbs. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, sure, there's the lockpicks. Oh, and a broken handgun. And more jewelry. Okay, that's going to be really handy. Start opening up, start digging. I've almost got the shelter sorted out. Alright. Your turn to sleep. And Erika, why don't you start digging around? The game is very good itself, but I find it a good idea that they took the sale of the game and gave it to Ukraine. Yes, I saw that. I thought that was wonderful. That they put it on sale to entice people who hadn't tried it before, and then are donating the proceeds to support families. That was very admirable. I was very pleased to see that. All right, let's make the radio. It's very useful to have. Gives you the weather, lets you know how the international community is trying to help, if they are at all. No, Roman, stay in bed. I meant to pick Erika. All right, the rebel leader has instructed to warn listeners not to cross the front line. Fair, comply in death. Some classical music is playing. Upcoming days should still be nice and warm. Perfect for a stroll in the park. Not leaving the house. Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Pogorin, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. In your bio, you were saying that you're a history teacher, so a lot in this game probably makes sense to you. That must be fun. Well, and I won't lie. I do not. I'm not a modernist. I don't really specialize in what this is based on, but you know, I try to find ways to use games for educational purposes, and I really respect that the people who made this, you know, took a risk to make a game where you're not the soldier, you know, running down and, you know, shooting everything in sight, but that you're someone who's having to endure a sustained conflict, and who knew how relevant again that would be, given what's been happening the last 10, 15 years. Oh, okay, what do we got now? Good bandages, more water, and more ammo. Okay, lovely. So yes, no, I always try to appreciate games that draw on real life inspiration, especially when they get it right. And, you know, I think it's easy to get a lot of things wrong when you make games. So she's hungry, and oh, he's hungry and tired. All right, Bruno, I think you gotta start cooking with what you got. We don't have any vegetables, and everyone's hungry. All right. Oh gosh, I can basically make enough for 2 people to eat. That's a joke. Well, two is better than none. Wait, what? Oh, right. He wasn't making the food. He was making the matches. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Everyone's not going to get a chance to eat before the clock runs out. Oh, good. People are going to be very hungry. Okay, wow. Those who aim at each other during the day often trade with each other at night. These soldiers have a lot of goods and they're willing to trade, especially for alcohol or cigarettes. But be careful, you never know what to expect from them. So lots of food, lots of meds, but it's dangerous. The city center used to be beautiful, with parks, squares, and monuments surrounded by old buildings. Unfortunately, numerous incidents with civilians shot have earned it the nickname Sniper Junction. We may find valuable things there, but it's very risky. Yeah, and like, I had almost assigned this to my class this semester, and it was just, I ended up going a different route with one of the assignments, and you know, wouldn't you know, this all happens in Ukraine, and couldn't believe, you know, the coincidence that I'm teaching a class on gaming and education and trying to develop global interdependencies and historical empathy, and then yeah, it's not always fun living through interesting times. And I say that as someone in relative safety and comfort, right? Like my life is not in any jeopardy, so you know, I don't wish to sound dramatic because I have it pretty good. All right, I think I'm gonna try trading. Who do I send? I think I'll send Erika. Well, no, because what's this? The guy's gonna come and talk to me. It's usually a roving trader who visits. Sleep to the bed. Roman, you're gonna have to guard. So then where do I go if I don't go? Try sneaking through Sniper Junction. Huge amount of materials and lots of weapons and parts. I mean, I do need all of these things. You never know if you're gonna have to get in somewhere. In my class, we talked a bit about what's going on, and it is interesting, but also yes, like it's really unfortunate, um, and it's pretty hard for the people who are going through it. All right, one lockpick. Hopefully, I won't have to unlock more than that, and if I do, I'll just come back another night. Okay. All right. So I know there's stuff there that could be useful. There's a sniper at the hotel just taking pot shots at people, huh? Whoa. Okay. Alright, this guy's been shot. I was going home with medicine for my boy when I was hit. I wanted to use the sewers, but someone blocked the entrance. Of course they did. Please, can you do something about it? I will try. Ah, but I'm going to have to do it from across the street, aren't I? Something is blocking it from the other side. Yep. Yep. Gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have brought a shovel. This is going to take me half of my scavenging time. Hi, Vatrodox. How are you? Welcome. I've gotten through Sniper Junction before. I had a pretty good sense of the timing, but, you know, still... Don't let my calm demeanor betray the fact that my poor little heart is going. Actually, what am I doing scavenging? I have plenty of time to do that. I should open this door for him. There we go. Did I just hear her open that door? Yes, you did. Come on down. It's safe to go onto the street. Ah, there's the crying kid. Come on. Yep. Yep. He was bringing home medicine and he got shot. The game really just goes right for the jugular. I know. Come on. There's a box beneath the bed. Take as much as you need. Yep. He's got some jewelry. I'll take it. And then... I don't always feel right. I mean, I understand that's the, like, I risked myself to save him, that's the reward. But, like, I also kind of feel bad. Like, this poor guy has a kid. Like, you know, I understand he, you know, it's not his fault. He got clipped. Like, ugh. And I know it's not, the game doesn't, you know, it's not an ethical problem that I take the money. But, like, I still kind of feel bad about it. Alright, a few more. Oh, I know. Like, I've seen the, you know, where it's like, you basically, you know, sometimes your people are starving and you have to go to, like, the old pensioner's house and take their food. I mean, like, it's awful. Or you can choose to do the moral thing, but then, like, you know, you don't survive. Alright, so let me see. The one thing that I like, too, is it basically, depending upon your characters, it forces you to not just be, like, a mindless bandit. Like, I'm gonna, you know, like, I'm just gonna make this game super easy because I'm just gonna run around and rob everybody. Like, not everyone has that ability to just, you know, dissociate and, like, I'm just gonna treat everyone awful and, you know, there's no consequences. Alright, and this is all, I think this is all still, like, fair game. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, shoot, I do have to leave this place fast. Oh, really good medicine. Okay, good. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, boy. Yep, I waited too long. I waited too long. Wait, why are you walking? Ah! Why the heck was she walking? And why did she go above ground? I needed her to run through the sewer. Oh, jeez. Alright. So it's going to take her longer to get home. Hopefully she does it okay. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined, so we managed to fend them off. We were all armed. None of us were wounded, and they didn't steal anything. Good. Good, good. Alright, Bruno, why don't you eat? Roman, why don't you eat and then get some sleep? So that way, when Erika finally gets home, we can, Alright, good. Now get some sleep. Alright, that'll do. Bruno, why don't you get a little, listen to the radio, see what's up. Still warm. Alright, doesn't sound like its, situation has changed very much, so... Alright, I really need a rainwater collector. You have not yet told me about the mathematician. Please, go on. Alright, Erika's back. Erika's back, safe. And she got back at the same time as the traitor. That man wouldn't have made it without my help, but I was lucky to survive too. Oh, okay. We've got some bio updates for some of them. Alright, Erika. Let's get to trading. What do I need? Well, I need everything. Could use water. Sometimes I like to see if there's anything else I can sneak in there. Oh yeah, I got plenty of jewels here. I'll trade you all sorts of stuff. What else could I use? He has 8 inventory spaces. He's slow. He's not good at fighting. He is abstinent, but his powers and the traps take less time to work. Oh, okay. So, all right. So, right. That's one of the ways you can keep your food supply going is with traps. You know, trap the rats. He turns them around faster. Okay. I mean, in a universe where you have other options, maybe not the best choice, but if you're trying to be as self-sufficient and you don't want to trade or you can't trade, I guess he could come in very handy. All right. All right. Let's keep this going. I have no use for the jewelry. If he wants it, fine. I want your food. I want your stuff. All right. I hate to trade away things like medication though, but it's super useful. I mean, I could probably get a ton of tradable things from him. Let's stick with the diamonds for now. We've got 19 limber. Now we're up to 45 components. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling a lot better after that trade. What else? What else do you got for me here? I got one more piece of jewelry. You got anything else worth it? All right, Bruno, make poor Erika a meal. Boris, the one I talked to you about, is good. Boris has the 17 inventory space. He's very strong. He is slow. He's a smoker. Um, he has more hit points than anyone else, and he carries like everything. Okay, that's right. I can't believe that I haven't found any vegetables yet. I'm making really inefficient meals here. Erika, you need to eat, and then you need to get some rest. Bruno, it's time to start upgrading the house. Okay, there's our rainwater collector. You can make the vegetables later, but me too in the start. It was hard to find them. Yeah, right. Once you get later on in the game, if you can get a steady supply of resources, right? I mean, you basically become self-sufficient. Grow vegetables, you catch your own meat, you keep everyone nice and fed. Then the trick is just finding enough fuel to survive the winter so that you keep everyone from getting sick. But right, it takes planning to get to that point. Well, the key thing is you can feed everyone basically every other day and keep them from getting too sick. Feeding everybody every day, you're going to run out fast. You can start to stretch it. Every other day is usually pretty safe. Winter hits differently in every playthrough. Some of them it comes pretty fast, others it's later on. But at some point, the temperature is going to drop, so you're going to have to get the stove. The stove consumes a ridiculous amount of fuel. So you'll get to a point where you basically are just, you're not able to burn stuff fast enough to keep the place warm. Which is then a problem because they're going to get sick if they stay too cold, and then you're going to run into other issues. The nice thing is once you get to where you have a hatchet, you can really get a lot of fuel, and if you do it right, you can stock up, because the hatchet will let you break down wooden furniture. So I've had games where like I send out Pavel at night with a hatchet, and all I do is have him just chop furniture at one of the abandoned houses. He'll come home, with nothing but fuel in his backpack, but it keeps the fires going and keeps everyone from getting sick, so it's something. All right, Bruno, see about maybe whipping us up some moonshine. We might need to do some trading with the local soldiers. I don't know how much water we have left. That's why we're using this, but... I don't have enough water. I will soon, though. I can make moonshine. Erika's content, but she's sleeping. Roman's okay. How's it doing? Our shelter is a place where we can get some respite from the war. I don't have any books still. It's a bummer. I have anything good to trade? I mean, I don't have any firearms. I could trade away these bullets, go to the military place. Oh. What can I do to stop them from being sad? Usually just make them sleep. Rest is part of it. Sometimes if it gives you the options, you can have the characters talk to each other if they have a okay relationship. They like a radio. Listening to music during the day can really help. Having other creature comforts, enough chairs, enough... if you manage to find a broken guitar and can repair it, and someone who can play it, that can go a long way. So there's little things like that. It's the best piece of advice I can give you is don't let them become sad if you can help it. It's a lot harder to get them unsad once they're there. Certain characters are just naturally cheerful. She's not in this one. Is it Savetta? Shoot, I don't remember the name. But she's just like naturally cheery, and she comes around and like cheers everybody up every now and then. Ooh, we got new options. This old apartment building is owned by an elderly couple. I'm not even playing that. Nope, we're not going there. They say some people still live here against all odds. They must have some supplies stocked, like canned foods, possibly bandages or medicine, but they don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we could try to steal from them. Ugh. Alright, I don't have any moonshine yet, so I can't go to the outpost. I could go back to Sniper Junction and just stock up on resources. There was a ton of stuff that I didn't get to. I might go back. You guard. You sleep in the bed. You're going to scavenge. I don't think I'm going to bring anything. I think I'm just going to pick up all the components and pieces of wood I can find and come home. I need to build more stuff. Yep, not taking anything. Just go. Check in on the guy and his kid. See how they're doing. Oh, yeah, you took food from... Yeah, and that's the other thing, too, is, like, sometimes the game still punishes you, even if, they make it very clear that someone is not a good person, and then you steal from them, and your people at home will be like, why did you do that? So you can mitigate some of that by having things that keep them happier anyway, right? Good creature comforts, a comfy chair, plenty of books, try to have multiple chairs, little things like that keep the happiness up. So that way, if you do pinch something that doesn't belong to you, your morale doesn't dive off a cliff, because that also can happen. Yes, the Ruined Villa, they are bandits. Once I can get something more like a weapon, that will be a decent one to go to. Right now, I don't think I want to try it with just a crowbar. I think that's a good way to get him killed. Yep, there it is. Thought I heard the go, 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 go. Whoa, okay, wait. Go, 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 go. Go careful, go careful. Took like 2 cans of food. There was way more in the house, and my people were like, how can you steal everything from them? Yeah, your housemates are good people. They're nice and moral. All right, before I load up on just components, I want to make sure there wasn't anything else I was forgetting, and I'd love to poke my head in and see how the guy's doing again. Oops. That was a little loud. Oh, it doesn't look like they're here. Anywhere around? Nope, just a bunch of rats. That requires tools that I don't have. I do not have the ability to saw through that. I guess I need to upgrade, except Bruno. Bruno was like, yeah, right, we can be sorry later. Right now we need to survive. Yeah, Bruno's kind of a cold-hearted fellow. All right, yeah, cool. All right, let's run back downstairs. Right. And I didn't pick it last time because the guy had let me in, so. And this doesn't count as stealing, even though I'm taking, alright, I'm going to make off with some nice tradable medicine. Basically, from what I understand, anything that your people do while they're out is considered common knowledge. So I don't think he can come back and just be like, no one knows. Like, the second you walk through the door, they're going to be like, why did you do that? It's just that Bruno's morale doesn't seem to be affected by somebody who has sticky fingers, right? For him, it's all about that survival. Right, that would make for an interesting dynamic, is basically like one of your characters, doesn't put everything in the communal pot. Like, they get back and they keep something for themselves. and then have to deal with the consequences of that, right? Like if somebody's, what's the point of having a community, even a small one, if somebody is withholding things, that somebody else could use or need? Like, that would make an interesting dynamic. That would also, I think, just be so hard to have to deal with. All right, go, 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 go. Okay, run, 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 run. Ooh, okay. All right. Arika's back. It's day 4. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look at what I got. Yeah, you actually got like really good stuff. Like all those components are going to come in super handy. Now, go to bed. I used to be an optimist, one of those people who'd have sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happened far away in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. Alright, Roman was up all night. The city of Pogorin is suffering extreme shortages of even the most vital supplies. If this goes on, people will soon become scavengers, scouring the city for anything of use. Well, we pretty much already are. Bruno, good. Got us some moonshine. I'm pretty sure they'll make new content. I actually won't lie. I've been very pleased with how much stuff they've added to this game since it came out. They really, they've really added a lot to it. I've tried playing the one that includes the kids. I understand why they added it. It's too much for me. It's just a little too hard. Oh, I really need that improved metal workshop. I need those saw blades, and I could really use that axe. Could fix my gun. Oh no, it's very good. That's the problem. It's having to try and take care of kids on top of everything else, and the moral dilemmas that come with that. I don't need to play that. I know it's a game, but it plucks a little bit too much in here. No, I've done it before, and you feel really good when you can get, keep them safe, keep everyone fed and happy, but it's hard. It's really hard. All right, let's make another chair. It's good to have multiples if we can. A little break for another chapter. I don't think we had any books. Is it like a story? Do you also need to survive like the original game? It's either. So there is a specific story you can play, but then there's also you can just play the like main game with the kids, as far as I understand. Now I could be wrong about that. I haven't tried that version in a while. I have that on my tablet actually instead of on here. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not intentional. Sorry about that. So yes, it was. Oh gosh, there's somebody at the door. So I believe it's either. There is a story connected to the little ones, but I believe you can also just do it as a sandbox and have them in there. So, no, like I say, it's been a little while since I've last done it. I had it for my tablet rather than for here. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's both. You can do it as a sandbox where you just have to survive, but you could also play the story. Oh, there's somebody at the door. I hope they're friendly. Here for trade. She's hungry, content, and tired. He's hungry and tired. It'll just take a minute. What's up? We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in the building, and since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought you some vegetables from the garden. Enjoy. I can give you. I mean, yes, thank you. We've got to help each other. That probably means he'll come back at some point and really need help, but you know what? That's huge. I didn't have any vegetables. That's going to really stretch my food budget. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I can't. That was so great. I'm so glad I opened the door. All right. One thing I wish I had more of was parts. Really could use some parts. Let's see. Everybody ate on the 3rd, but that was the first time they had eaten was on the 3rd. So I'll feed everybody again tomorrow. Arika's up. Roman, go to bed. They will ask for help later. Right. And that's the thing is, like, you know, you're always taking a little bit of a chance when you help other people, but part of it is it's you know, it's time of war. Yeah. You help each other, you can get through it. Oh, goodness. Mm-hmm. Bruno, run up there. Get us more water. I thought I just heard someone knocking. I think it's been artillery. Alright, he's gonna sleep. What are you gonna do? I think just probably get ready for another night of scavenging. Get myself a little extra moonshine for the next time I need a chance to trade. I just need to do a little bit more scavenging, and I can upgrade my tool workshop. That'll get me saws, and saws will actually open up like 4 new areas for me. So once I have saw blades, this is gonna get going. We're gonna survive this. Whew. Okay. Where's Arika? There she is. Plus, upgraded tools means... What does that mean? It means an axe, and an axe gets me fuel and wood. More wood than I'll ever possibly use in the game, but it's a good thing. So let's see, I got a couple chairs. Shelter, we can get some respite. We have chairs, but we could use an armchair. We'll get there. We could use another... I'll build a second bed. It's probably not a bad idea. Alright. Twist my arm. 6 and 8. Okay, yeah. I'll need more wood, but that's fine. We'll just make this the bedroom. Poor Roman's trying to sleep, and I'm going to be down there knocking together things. All right. Alright, nighttime. Roman, you're on guard. Bruno, you're gonna sleep. Arika, you're gonna scavenge. So let's see. Lots of materials. That's the elderly couple. They don't want to trade or share. Lots of materials at the decrepit squat, and that's what I really need right now. What is my record of days I've gotten to? So I've survived. I've beaten the game. I mean, one, at least twice with two of the starting groups. So when you're playing and they give you the choice of who you want to play as, that starting group of what is it, Katya, Pavel, and Bruno. That was probably the best run I did. And I'm trying to think, that one took like something like 40 days in game to do before the international community finally lifted the siege and supplies started to flow back in. So, all right, Ruined Villa. But actually, it's been so long since I played this. I don't remember what my best run was. I'm a big fan of sort of city builders. I love resource management games, but I've been playing other ones like Frostpunk, Surviving Mars. I hadn't played this one in a while, and I decided to come back to it. All right. Lots of materials, some meds, some weapon parts. Let's try going to the decrepit squat. See what happens. Arika, you can go. Oh, yeah, you lost somebody, and then you start over because you're just frustrated. I get it. I don't remember what the squat has. I'm going to bring the lockpick, just in case there's somewhere I need to get into. Wow, 23 days. You were on your way. It was a ruin before the war, and now half the city looks like this. That's exactly what I needed. Give me those things. Oh, yes. These parts are so important. Alright. That was great. Let's see what we can find here. It says the homeless are here, but I'm not intending to steal anything, but I do need to help myself to some equipment. My gosh, another saw grate. Like, everything. Oh, wow. Yes, please. This is great. Okay. Good stuff. More places where I'm going to need to bring a saw. Gosh. And places to hide. Jeez. I hope no one gets mad that I'm here. I can't even believe how good the stuff was the second I walked through the door. This is gonna really help. Once I can upgrade my tools, I can really start getting into some better areas in the places I've already been. Alright, let's see what's around. Okay. Can always use more. Always use more components. I've heard Savetta is the worst. Ever got her. I think I had her in my last playthrough. I think she's the morale one. I think she's like, she cheers people up. So if you're having a hard time with that, I think she is the one who, you know, brings everyone's spirits up and things like that. Wow. Alright, so I'll have plenty of sugar for the next time I need to make, any, moonshine. It won't open, huh? Alright, something's blocking it from the other side. Well, I still have this lockpick. I'd actually love to use it and get it out of my inventory. I would free up some nice space. So let's see. Gosh, having those parts is going to be great. A little extra lumber. Dearest Masha, I found shelter among the homeless. I am no longer a teacher or an artist. I am one of them now. There is not much food, so some of my friends already left us. But do not be worried. I too will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I've finished my painting. Painting? Alright, more of the same. Someone probably painted this picture recently. There are rich-looking people sitting together in a littered, ruined building. A metaphor of some sort, I believe. I'm very hungry. Could you help me? I got nothing for you. Sorry. Grisha? I have no food. This will let me, You didn't need to be such a heartless woman. I have nothing to give you. I'm sorry. I will try and come back with a little bit of food for you. Why not? Oh, alright. Some rolled up cigarettes. Shell casings and gunpowder. Good book is uplifting. Alright. Okay. So I think I've got everything I can possibly get here. Let me just grab one more set of components, and then I'll be on my way. I'll leave this poor guy alone. Love it. All right. Go home. All right. I've got water, I've got food, I've got sugar, I've got vegetables and meat, so Bruno can cook us up some good hearty soup. Mick QC, that's a really good question. I don't actually know what the max is on people, whether you can have more than 4. I've never tried, really. I think I've only ever really tried having... I try and keep my group small purposefully, so I don't know what the right number is. Poor man, I hope we don't end up in a situation like his. Yes. Nobody else has any thoughts on this issue. You need food. You are hungry and tired. You are hungry and tired. Well, Bruno is going to feed everybody today. It's an odd day, which means it's a day for eating. Alright, Bruno, get on up there. Okay, he's on his way. First, get the, good. Get the clean water going. We're going to filter it. The nice thing is, come winter, you can boil it, but you still need the filters. That's one of the odd parts of the game, right? And I understand why. It's about resource management and gatekeeping, but it feels a little weird to be forced to filter the boiled water. Like, why can't I just boil it? Most animals have disappeared from the streets. Keep that in mind when buying meat from dubious sources. Alright, the weather's still going to be nice. If I can have one more person, I want Boris or Erika. I mean, I wouldn't say no to Boris. I need somebody who can carry more than 10 things at a time. It's really actually, like, it's really bothering me. I'm used to having more than this at this point. Alright, Bruno's fed. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no. Alright, Bruno is going to upgrade my tools so that I can start getting some important stuff here. I agree. I hate having to go, oh, I don't have enough wood, which would be fine, except I... Now I have to go wait and do this again. Oh, need wood. That's awful. Man. Yep, wood is the hardest before you get the axe. And I thought I was about to be able to get the axe and didn't pay attention to what I needed. And I brought too much of other things home and not enough wood. And now I basically have a waste of a day. Let's see. Erika's going to need to eat. Roman's going to need to eat. Once they're up, I'll have... Alright, Roman is up. I'm going to have him eat, and then I'll have Bruno make some more food. Ugh. Gosh, that just tickles me pink. Oh, no, stop, stay there. I misclicked. That was a misclick. Roman is good. Erika will be good as soon as Bruno cooks us more food. There we go. Alright, Erika, you go eat. Since you're the one who's going out at night doing the good work for us. Let's get another filter. And then Bruno's going to keep that rainwater coming. Ah, good call. Thank you. This is the last of this herbal tea, but it's really good. I'll have to go out and get some more. Alright. I'm so mad at myself. I can't believe I screwed that up. Didn't have enough wood to upgrade my tools. That's fine. We'll do one more good supply run. We'll get what we need. And then one of these days, hopefully the traveling merchant comes back. I've got some things to trade here. I've got some moonshine I could trade away. And I know there's huge stockpiles of wood and like components laying around, so I could always go back to the homeless shelter there and get those. Did you know you can pause the game with space? No, I don't think I did know that. Oh, wow! That is awesome. Thank you. I had no idea. I usually just do things like open up the menu or open up my inventory. I always love learning new quick keys. That's great. Thank you very much. Alright. How we doing here? We're down low on water, but that's okay. because I have a way to make more. It's still warm. Found it by accident. Yes, and it is a great thing to know. I agree. Yeah, I had that happen in one game I was playing. I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago. The hotkeys I had set up for... Oh, it was in Warhammer 3. The hotkeys I had set up for OBS were also triggering things in the game. So I was turning on and off information on the game map, and it was making me jump between my title card and the game. I was like, I gotta switch this. I gotta change something here. This is unbearable. Yeah, I love when you just kind of click and you find something like that. It's really nice. Alright, it's nighttime. No place new. Roman is gonna guard. This chef gets to sleep in every night because he's spoiled, and she's gonna go out. We're gonna go back to the homeless squat because we need more of everything. Or no, wait, was the Sniper Junction that had more? Probably get plenty at either. Right? Lots of good things do come from accidents. I'll try the squat. There's no one shooting at me at the squat. Somebody in my group is going to be mad about this, but I'm going to bring him a piece of meat and see what happens. Maybe it'll just make everybody happy. Maybe it's not the smartest move, but let's try and feed that homeless guy and see how it goes. Treat other people the way I would hope to be treated in a crisis. Lumber. There he is. Did he call me madam? I don't know how to thank you enough. You're welcome. Oh, I have something you may find interesting. Really? I didn't do this for a reward, you know. I will show you. Come with me. Oh. Alright, what's happening here? Have a look. There's some something peculiar behind the barrels. Okay. Whoa! Pure alcohol and jewelry? Wow. Okay, the pure alcohol is worth its weight in gold. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, lucky me indeed. Thank you once again. Yeah, thank you. What you just gave me was way better than what I gave you. I actually kind of feel bad. I just gave you some raw meat. Ah, here we go. Now we're talking. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Lumber. There we go. Plus some components. That'll be useful for upgrading and then making the stuff I need. Okay. Wow, I cannot believe that. I mean, that late game, being able to make properly sanitized bandages, the proper alcohol is priceless. Not to mention it just fetches a really good price for trade too. And none of my people are drinkers, so nobody should go pilfering it. I absolutely refuse to make cigarettes for these people because they'll just burn through them in no time. Whole house full of smokers. We've been raided. Someone tried to come at us. They didn't seem very determined. We fended them off. We were all armed. All right, good. Bio. We haven't got much, but we can't turn a blind eye to suffering. All right. I was at the front lines since the shit got serious. My unit was always the first to go in and the last to get out. After I lost a quarter of my men, the elders decided we needed some R&R. That's how I wound up in Pogarin, where all was quiet. It was not to last. Oh yeah, that's what makes the Katia. I just did it again. Hold on, I'm going to use your trick. That's what makes the Katia Bruno combination so good. He makes moonshine, but she gets you way better trade value for that moonshine. Like I use her to basically clean out the traveling trader whenever he shows up, because she can really push the bargaining power of what you're going to get out of each thing. So that's why the two of them are insane together. If you can get her to get you, above market prices for any of your trade goods, like, you're set. Especially if you have somewhere where you can keep going back to. Like, if you can keep bringing moonshine to the soldiers, you'll never need anything. And then you just need someone who's really good at running who can go get them stuff. Like, it's they're a powerhouse team. All right, Roman is tired. Get it. Bruno, listen to the radio, Bruno. Weather's nice and warm still, that's good. Animals have disappeared. No new war news. Alright, let's keep the classical music going. Now, let's get some tools. There we go. Oops. I tried to get them in the same bed. That did not happen. Everyone gets their own bed. So none of that happening here. Okay, Bruno. Okay, I have everything we need to repair that pistol. That's great. Because I've got firearms too, and I haven't traded those away. I don't have enough wood to build the hatchet that would get me more wood. I'm gonna scream. That's okay. Oh, no. Alright. That's okay. I know where to get more weapons parts, because if I build the saw blade, then I can't repair the pistol. That's okay. I'm going to make a couple saw blades, because these will get me into places that are going to have really good stuff. You know what? I'm going to make 3. I know for a fact I can use at least 3. Does Erika look like a serial killer on her picture? I mean, these people are living pretty rough and ready. She does have that kind of, like, it's either the smile or just grim determination. It's a little hard to tell which. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'm going to make a couple saw blades because I can get more weapons parts. I know where to do that. And those saw blades are going to get me access to really good stuff, so that's a trade-off. I can survive another day without a gun. I'm not going to survive much longer without more food, and I know where to go get some. And then I'm out of components, so I'm going to need more of those. I'm so sorry. It's only supposed to run like maybe 3 of them. So I apologize that you're getting all my ads right now. Yes, so what you were saying about her looking like a serial killer. It's that trade-off, right? You know, the head is down, she's looking up at you. There's that, it's like almost a smile. Um, I think it's meant to be that, like, determined look. Um, but yeah, you know, there's an intensity in that face. Whoever the actress they got to take that picture nailed it. All right. Bruno's got us some more water. Good. I've got moonshine, jewelry, and some pure alcohol. I've got extra herbal meds, extra regular meds. All right, the next time someone comes to trade, I'm stacked. I'm feeling good. And I built a bunch of saw blades, so I'm going to send what's-her-name out, and she's going to saw through some stuff for me. It's going to be great. Okay, everybody is rested. Good. And Arika's very content. She's quite happy with the work we've been doing. Doesn't Twitch allow you to rewind the stream a little bit? Not saying that you have to do that. I feel like they added that feature in because people were missing things during ads, and they added the ability to, like, you know, rewind the stream to see what you missed. Or maybe that's only something partners can do. I don't know. I've not been an affiliate very long, so. All right, 310. Darn, I was really hoping to see Franco, the traveling merchant, today, but this is fine. This is fine. So what do I need more of? I need more weapons parts. I need more wood. Okay, yeah. So like sometimes when I watch like Sean Plott, you know, Day 9, he'll I see that little option. It's like rewind the stream. That might just be a thing they do for partners then, not mere affiliates like myself. And yes, you should not have to wait until later to go back and watch the thing just to try and get an answer to your question. So that's good to know. Thank you. All right. Actually, don't think there's anything that's going on. I'm just gonna fast forward to the evening. What does it take to be a partner? You have to stream a lot more frequently, and you have to have something like an average of 75 concurrent viewers. I tend to average like 3, 4. From probably the best I ever had was like a good 10, 12. That was a fun day. A lot of people chatting, a lot of talking. So like you have to have a lot steady viewership, and even then you still have to apply. Like just because you can hit those numbers doesn't necessarily that Twitch lets you partner with them. So I have no illusions of ever getting there. I'm a happy little, I'm a little college professor. I do my thing. I'm very happy to be an affiliate, but I don't see myself growing an audience that large. I just don't think I'm that entertaining. There's so many other people I'd rather watch. Let's see here. I'm going to bring the saw blades. And you know what? I have a weird feeling like there's going to be something I need to either unlock or break open. I'm going to bring the lockpick. I hope it doesn't, hope it doesn't just waste space in my inventory. Here we go. We're going to unlock some cool stuff. Let's see what happens. Just a teddy bear. I don't need the teddy bear. Don't need that teddy bear. It's been a couple days since I've been here. I don't remember where anything is, so I'm just looking around again before I get to work. Fertilizer's not bad. Cigarette will be gone before it makes it home. Okay, there we go. I need pieces of wood. There's more. Good. More fertilizer. You have like 30 hours, you think. I still have so much to learn about this game too, and I have like 30 hours. Yeah, it's one of those. I know. There's always. It's something that I actually really enjoy watching people who just understand a game well, and not saying that I do, because there's just I love seeing how they solve things. I love seeing them come up with like strategies I never had thought to try. Like it's just so cool. All right, I'm in. Let's see what we got. This stuff was behind a locked door. Better be good. All right, I'll take extra water. I won't say no to that. I got plenty of sugar for now. Yes, wood is the problem. Okay, good. There, I got all that back. I got my weapons parts back. Oh, gosh. It's so good. All right, I gotta come back for that stuff. Let me go use my other saw blade and get it out of my inventory. Let's get to cutting. Oh, lots of water. Moonshine and jewelry. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Stupid lockpick. Good cigarettes, good herbs. I'd love to take that moonshine because I expect having a chance to trade again. Should I just leave the lockpick here? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Plus the wood I had back at the... That's going to be enough to make the hatchet, and then I'll have more wood. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna store the lockpick here, and I'll just come back for it. Before I leave, what else was here? Food. Bullets. Like, even I can carry 2 pieces of wood at a time, so why can't they? Right? Was what was it Lee Grainer said during Mostly Walking? Nothing encumbers a game like an encumbrance system. Like, they gotta have some way to make you make choices about what to carry, but sometimes it does feel really frustrating. Ah, alright. Oh gosh, it's almost 10. Might stop there. 1, I've been really enjoying Elden Ring. But 2, Dad and Griffin Day, so I'll get to hang out with my son all day. So I think I might go to bed early so I can be up fresh for that. Found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. And the night was calm. Good. Good. Nobody came looking to bother me. All right, Erika, let's use the radio and then go to bed. Classical music is playing. Still warm. Good. Animals have disappeared. No changes. All right. All right, this one seems like it's going to be a slow burn. You go to bed. You go to bed. It's day 7. I should make some food. First... Whoa. No, first we got other things to do. We got other important things to do. There's all my weapon components. All right. I won't get that pistol repaired anytime soon, but at least I'm going to have the ability to get wood. So how are we looking? How are we looking? I got that pure alcohol. I got 3 things of high-quality medication. 4 things of moonshine. 2 things of jewelry. That's really nice. Any chance you stream this game again someday? Oh, probably. I go in phases. I mean, if you look at my history, I'm all over the place. Can't seem to keep a consistent thing, but I'll definitely keep streaming this for right now. One, I'd love to see a happy ending for these characters, get them all the way through. Since it seems like I can get through about a week in-game every 2 hours, could get through about a month in a couple play sessions. That's not so bad. No, I'll definitely keep going with this one. All right, Bruno, go get a bite to eat, and then it's time to start chopping up all the furniture. Poor people downstairs are trying to sleep, but you are going to get us some quality timber. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And it's fun to watch someone sort of like, how do they do something? Or, have they solved a problem you're stuck on? Or all right, there he goes. He holds the axe really weird, but there we go. Firewood and regular wood. Good. All right, barter time. Let's see what I can get out of this guy. Got lots of good stuff to trade. Alright, he's got some meat, some canned food, lots of good materials, books, stuff I could use. Nice. Alright. Okay, let's see. What else you got? I feel like I could probably get a better exchange rate for these if I take them to the soldiers. So let's see. I think I can safely get rid of some medicine. Sometimes I like to see if I can just squeeze one more thing out of him. Alright. That's fine. That's a nice collection for just some medicine. Oh, good call. I have been sitting like this for a little bit. Oh, gosh, that was my back. Don't get older. It's awful. I don't know why I ever agreed to this. I know it's dangerous. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm stretching here. I bet it is interesting. Alright, I wish he had brought vegetables. That would have been better. Being young is always cool. Yeah, aging is just the worst. Actually, what am I doing wasting trade value on wood? I'm about to get all the wood in the world off of the furniture in my place. Alright, I think I'm going to save my moonshine for a trip to the soldiers' barracks. Now, Bruno, go make some food for your flopmates. And then get back to chopping stuff down. Okay, hold on. We got a lot of things happening at once here. You go over there. You go up there. That'll use up most of my water and sugar, but it'll give me a lot more trade for later. And I can always get more water because I've got fresh filters here, so. Lovely. You go eat. Bruno, you keep chopping things up. Rika. Oh, no. Keep doing what you're doing. Sorry, I forgot. Takes a minute. I got the biggest place for a shelter. It's like a villa. Nice and big. Yeah, that's nice. I like how they are different, right? Each one has, different sizes and such. All right, Arika, now that you're done with that, go get some food. Bruno, you just made a big mess, so let's take a look at it. Ugh, all this wood. Lots of fuel. That's what I'm talking about. Roman, head upstairs and chop that one down once he's done with the axe. The thing I gotta be careful of is that I don't accidentally chop up my own beds and furniture, because sometimes you get a little eager beaver and you start cutting things up. Fantastic. All right, can we get to the next level of the house? Oop, the moonshine is done. Yep, we got the components, we got the tools, we got the parts. Let's improve the workshop. That'll get us better options. We can start boarding up some of the gaps in the house. Now that we've got all this fresh timber, let's wall up our defenses. This is, I feel pretty good about how this was going so far. Arika's got another saw blade she can use. So I could send her to the homeless shelter there. She could get some of that going. Alright, now let's see here. We're going to have to close up some gaps in our wall. I can make an actual armchair. It's a good way to keep morale high. I can't do it yet, but I can start getting animal traps. I just got to get more parts. That's no problem. Then I can have an endless supply of food, even if it's slow. Oh, the first shelter you had the treehouse. Yeah, I love that one. It's a really nice one. There's something kind of innocent about it. All right, the herbal garden. I can grow my own herbs there, make medication or cheap cigarettes, and then later on I can make vegetables. For right now, let's get an armchair. I know it seems like a luxury, but in times of war, sometimes you just need something nice. A nice place to sit and read a book. Rika, you are gonna board up part of the house. help keep people out. myfollows.com. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate knowing that. Oh, the nighttime is here. Okay. I think I'm actually going to send her to the decrepit squat. You can guard. You can sleep in bed. I'm going to take the saw blade, and I just... Yeah, it would have been cool to have like a bed in the treehouse, sleep outside. I have a feeling like there's going to be something locked, so I'm going to take the crowbar. Since I left my lockpick somewhere. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's go inside, and hopefully that hungry guy isn't still around. I don't have anything fresh to give him. There we go. I'm going to saw that open. Yeah, that's one of those, like, followers for money things, and, you know, Twitch doesn't look fondly on that. Plus, I don't make enough money for that. I just do this for fun. Okay, so let's see here. I'll just grab all of it for right now. Darn it, I brought the crowbar and I didn't need to. It's gonna take up space in my inventory now. Waste. Waste, waste, waste. Nothing but piles of wood there. Keep going. There's definitely that kid back. He's still downstairs walking around. He's opening and closing doors. Ooh, good. I need those parts. I'm going to need those if I'm ever going to make animal traps. Much obliged, kind lady. I mean, I highly doubt it's even a person. Mick, you see, my guess is that's an automated bot. Just, you know, pops on your channel, says, you know, oh, come here, right? Click here for hottest deals on something, something, and then moves on. So I'm sure they were gone before I even noticed. Let's see, got some water, got some sugar, got some wood. I think I need less wood and more components. Those are more useful for me. Yeah, I got an extra 16 will come in handy. I got wood waiting for me back at the shelter. Alright, let's see here. True, true. Does make viewers. Alright, anything good? More sugar. I'll take it, because I could use it. If I'm going to build more... Once I can finally make my own ammo, I'll come back for all these shell casings and pieces of gunpowder laying around. But right now, you know, I gotta prioritize. That's not that useful. I'm not leaving my crowbar here. I'm not that crazy. Right, there's something to be said about viewer engagement. And I like some of these, you know, guys like Co Carnage. He has like 17,000 people that watch him. How are you supposed to get a word in edgewise? Like, and I guess you don't expect engagement with an audience that size, but you know. No, I like watching the guys from Viva La Dirt League because you know they'll have a few hundred people watching them, and you know they'll chat with you. They'll pay attention to what's going on. It's nice, you know. It's nice interaction. It's nice engagement. So I agree with you there on that. All right, the night was calm, and she brought her stuff back. It is 10:02. Things save at the start of the day, so I'm going to call it quits there. All right. Right, yeah, interaction is better, or else, Ah, all right, well, thank you so much for those who joined. It was a lot of fun. Not as much fun for people who actually live through this, though. And that's, like I said when I started, one of the things that games can bring to the classroom is historical empathy, right? The problem spaces that the designers here have created allow for us to sort of make these moral choices, right? When you are hungry, when you're trying to protect your family, what are the consequences of war? And, so far I've had a fairly good run, right? My neighbors were kind to me. I've successfully kept people who trying to steal from me away. I brought food to that guy and he rewarded me with things that were way more valuable than what I gave away. So um, we're starting to board up the defenses of the house, and we've got a nice sort of supply of materials coming in, and I think we're going to hold out for a while. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. And so, yeah. All right. Anyway, have a lovely Thursday night. Hopefully, I'll see everyone back next week. Bye now.